I don't know what the hell happened, y'all. But god damn it, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm back. Uh yeah, man. I think somebody might have fucking flagged the stream or some shit, because that shit just went off for no fucking reason, man. That shit just went off. This is crazy, man. That's probably somebody old black ass mama. that's some, that's somebody mom's, god damn it. That's somebody mom's. They like, this motherfucker here. How the hell you gonna get up here and tell my shit like this? How you gonna get up here and talk about my life like this? I'm flagging you, Xavier. You will be flagged. I don't give a shit. I got like 4 more backup channels. Shit, I learned that shit from Brother Valdez. Goddamn, you gotta have some backup channels, boy. You got to have it. Yeah, you got to have it. You got to have it. Because if you don't, goddamn it, if you don't have it, you fuck around, your shit get flagged out. You just fucked. You know? You are just fucked like a motherfucker. Yeah. But, what was I saying before those technical flagging difficulties? Goddamn it. Freaking, I was, thinking the other night after I got off of the Master Teacher's stream. And the crazy thing is, when you hear what you heard the other night, I mean, this girl, because I had said this on the stream the other night, that, she was on my stream. Talking crazy, and Brother Valdez had to check her, and I had gave old black ass a wrench in the whole 9, and she gets on people's stream and she's talking all this digital promiscuous whole bag shit. And, they called it a task the other night. They called it a task. And I guess, she went and got whole mama. And I guess whole mama thought that she was going to get up on the stream and, let everybody have it. Give them a piece of whole bag mine, But, she quickly found out that wasn't the place for that. And I happened to, I asked for the link and I came on and I pretty much said, what I always say, what I just said, on the other stream before, a few minutes ago. I think she was just doing the same shit that old whole bag mama do, if she didn't pick it up from mom, she picked it up because due to the neglect of mom. Now, we'll say, this is something we like to say, okay? We like to say that kids are influenced by television and video games and music and reality TV and all this kind of shit. But who buys the TV? Who buys the music? Who buys the PlayStation and the Xbox and the bullshit? Who buys it? Fucking kids, they ain't got no damn money. You 8, 9, 10 years old. If you happen to have a mother who's willing to get out there and grind and work for hers and not sit around and have one of y'all every year and collect a fucking check for y'all and have y'all eating roaches and shit. If you happen to have a mother who's willing to get out there and grind and make money and try to take care of y'all, who's buying the bullshit? Who's buying the goddamn PlayStation instead of buying a volume of encyclopedias? Who's buying the goddamn music instead of buying y'all study materials? Shit to help your ass learn how to read. Who's buying the goddamn television and all that kind of bullshit? Who's buying it? She's buying it. So if you are learning this shit from TV, it's still because of her. Because guess what? She's providing this shit. She's willing to provide you with any goddamn. She's willing to provide any damn thing to you that will keep you out of her fucking hair. Yeah, go in your room. Stare at a damn idiot box for hours and hours on end. Burn your thumbs out on a damn joystick. Burn your damn ears out listening to Lil Wayne and every fucking body else and Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj. Yeah, because what that does is keep you out of her hair. So now she can be on Snapchat and Instagram and freaking at Facebook. And she doesn't have to deal with you. Okay? She doesn't have to deal with you. And unfortunately, a lot of you have mothers just like that. You have mothers like that. You do. A lot of you had a mama like that. You did. And I know it bothers you, because like I said the other night, us black folks, we don't like reality. We like living on Fantasy Island. We like being on the goddamn plane, looking down there at freaking Mr. Rourke and Tattoo freaking pointing at us way up in the sky with their damn white suits on. That's us. But reality is going to heal black folks. That is the cure for black people. I'll say again, it's not pathology. It's not marching. It's not Black Lives Matter. It's not all these motherfuckers who get on the internet and tell you the history of black folks and tell you about Kemet and all this kind of shit. No, none of this shit heals black people. None of it. None of it. What do you think? Think about this. Not to get too far off the subject, but if you listen to some of these people talk, man, like the people the so-called conscious people, they will tell you to buy black, which they don't do. They will tell you to grow your own food, which they don't do. They will tell you to not work for the white man, which they do. Where do you think these people get these fucking mind states from? Where they are instructing you to do shit that they have no experience in doing. They're not doing it now and have no intention on doing it. Because think about it. Think about the shit that your mom tells you to do. Just think about it. Think about the shit your mom told you to do when you were a kid. Think about it. Notice how she told you you were going to grow up and be a singer, a dancer, a rapper, an entertainer. She told you was going to grow up to be the fucking mayor. Meanwhile, her black ass don't know nothing about sports, know nothing about politics, know nothing about entertainment. But she was telling you was going to be a dancer. You were going to be a singer. You were going to be a baseball player. You were going to be all this shit she was telling you. Meanwhile, she ain't throw one ball to your ass. She ain't took you to one damn singing lesson. None of that. But magically, you're going to become this thing. Now, think about the people who are always telling you bullshit that they're not doing. Isn't that similar to what your mom did? Isn't that similar? Telling you to do shit that she's never done. Telling you to do shit that she has no intention on doing. She forces you to live in the fucking fantasy. Because, see, she lived in a fantasy. So she wants you to grow up to do all this magnificent shit so that now you can do for her what she didn't do for you. If you do grow up to be LeBron James or Floyd Mayweather or Eddie Murphy or somebody like that, you're going to end up taking care of her black ass, even though she didn't take care of you. Now, we often hear the line, oh, mom did the best she could. Bullshit. Bullshit. She wasn't doing the best she could when you was telling her that this motherfucker was coming in your room every night, and she was in denial of it because, see, she wanted to keep that dick around because, in her fantasy mind, this may be her last chance to have a dick around. She wasn't doing the best she could when she left your home for 2 days. You and your brothers and sisters, and y'all had to all split old molded bread and a goddamn box of goddamn no frills farina and bullshit and raisins. She wasn't doing the best she can when she did that. She wasn't doing the best she can when you and your brother had 3 pair of pants that y'all shared. Those ones that her ass never washed. All right? The motherfuckers were so goddamn stiff and sticky that you didn't even have to take them off. All you had to do was fucking unzip them and jump out of them because they were like standing in 2 fucking plastic rods. Remember those? She wasn't doing the best she can when she had you living amongst goddamn roaches and rats and drunks and all that kind of bullshit. She wasn't doing the best she could when she was breaking broomsticks across your damn back and locking you in the closet and sending you to bed without food so her and her old jackass boyfriend could sit out there and eat. That wasn't mom doing the best she could, man. Her doing the best she could would have been her getting her goddamn ass up now that she has you and get out there and grind and make money for you so that y'all could live, so that you could eat, so that you could have a bed that you didn't have to share with 2 and 3 other people. So you could live in an apartment that wasn't a 2-bedroom that 8 of y'all lived in. So you didn't have to pluck cockroaches out of your damn cereal in the morning when she bought it. You understand? If you had a little piggy bank, her black ass was always raiding it to buy her a beer, to buy her something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember these things. And I say again, boy, I know it's hard to hear, but it's reality. Yeah, it's reality. And your old mama fucked you up. Y'all know she did. She fucked you up. Because when you think about it, especially when you're talking about the old baby mamas in the ghettos, because what do they produce mostly? What do they produce 90% of the time? Simps and hoes. That's it. Simps and freaking hoes. How many goddamn scientists, doctors, accountants are coming out of these fucking ghettos? If the motherfuckers can't throw a football, hit a baseball, bounce a basketball, or maybe rap, they done off. And only about 1 out of 700 goddamn thousand do that. It's not like you got this fucking Greyhound bus load of people coming out of Chicago being recruited for the NBA or the NFL or the National Baseball League. No. They ain't filling up no Greyhound buses, busing them to the goddamn combine. They're not. You're getting 1 out of 750,000 of them old niggas out there who actually turn into something. And they usually turn into something. Why? Because some man comes in their life and gives them some influence, give them some guidance, give them some instruction, give them some training. Not their old black ass mama. Their mama ain't even never bought them a basketball, let alone took them somewhere to play with it. They ain't even did that. So these dreams that mom is selling you, guess what? They ain't even your dreams, man. They're hers. They're hers. She's praying every night when she carry her ass in the bed and cry herself to sleep because she done fucked and sucked her life away. Every night she go in there and go to bed after she done whooped all of y'all, starved you, and fucking made you go in there and make her ass some of that old bullshit ass red Kool-Aid she drink. She go in her goddamn room, pour some vodka in it, and cry her damn self to sleep. Why? Because she knows she's a fucking failure. She's failed all of you, and she's failed her fucking self. So what does she do? She takes it out on you. What's up, Sheep Stay Sleep TV? What's good, bruh? She takes it out on you. Her failures, her fucking her lack of ability to make life better for you. Her lack of ability to be a decent parent to you. Her lack of ability to fucking invest in you. Not just money, but time. Invest in your fucking schoolwork and homework. All right? Invest in that. How many of you had those damn mamas, you come home with homework and she wasn't even trying to hear your ass? She wasn't even trying to hear you. She didn't have time to help you with your homework. You notice how her and her friends can group up and they all can get together and go to the trap house and go to the club. But for some reason, them old hoes can't group up and go to the parent-teacher conference. They can't group up and have like a study group for their old dumbass kids to learn how to read, write, count. They can't group up for that. But they can always group up and get up into the club, get up into the trap house. I've seen it where women have grouped up and took all their kids to one place so they all can go out. And then the hoes don't even come back to the place that they left the kids that same night. They come back the next day. Why is that? These are the responsible people. These are the people who are raising most of black children. These are the people. These are the people. Walking around here with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. By 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dudes. They want to walk around and tell you that they a queen, an empress, a sorceress, a witch, a fairy, Peter Pan, a dwarf, a dragon, Colonel Sanders, motherfucking. They want to tell you all this magical fantasy bullshit that they are. But for some reason, they can't take all their damn magical powers and clean up their old nasty house. They can't take their magical goddamn powers and try to fucking make sure the kids' clothes is clean. They can't take their magical powers and make sure the damn kids eat. Well, they'll sit around and tell you how magical they are and how powerful they are and how strong they are. It's stupid. And then we wonder why a lot of our fucking black youth grow up fucked up. They grow up fucked up because they got these magical fairies and witches and empresses and queens and dragons and soothsayers and witch doctors and voodoo priestesses raising them with a bunch of old bullshit that's just fantasy. Then these kids go out in the fucking world, they don't know how to do shit. You know why? Because her black ass ain't know how to do shit except sling her old pussy. She thought that old pussy was going to get her somewhere. And then once she realized that that's not the case, once she realized that fantasy has evaporated, now she sit back and hope one of her kids make it big so they can pull her old raggedy ass out the ghetto. Right? That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. She don't give a shit about you. Shit, she don't give a shit about herself. She don't give a shit about herself. Now, shit like this, they care about. They care about this. Why? Because, see, they're ashamed of the reality. They're ashamed of the truth. They're ashamed of that. But they ain't ashamed of doing the shit they do. They ain't ashamed of freaking taking goddamn butt flicks on Instagram, and in the background, goddamn, it looked like a fucking somebody took a hand grenade and pulled the fucking clip out, put it in a bag of garbage, and just threw it in the living room. And they took the picture right as it was exploding. They took the fucking picture right as the bag of garbage, dirty diapers, bottles, trash, and Newport boxes exploded. They took the flick with the butt stuck out. Now that they're not ashamed of. No, that doesn't shame them at all. That don't shame them. No. This kind of shit makes them shame. Why? Because it reveals the reality of not just what they do, but who the fuck they are. And see, them, we can't save. Now, I know everybody like to say, oh, man, we can save everybody. Bullshit. No, the fuck we can't. That's not reality either. No, we can't. We can't save them. Okay? She 30, 40 years old. She got like 6, 7, 8, 9 babies. Her ass ain't married. She's just going to have to resign to that. Maybe one of her old bastards may grow up and become somebody and maybe save her old funky ass. But that's an outlier. So there's no saving her. But what we can do is we can save the children. Because, see, the kids are more important than these old mamas. Okay? They're more important. And my advice to brothers, if you have little children, okay, and you have little children by one of these old ghetto, ratchet, always in the club, always in the trap house, always monkey branching from penis to penis. If you done messed around and stuck your penis in one of these hoes and fucked around and had a kid, my advice to you, get the fucking kid. Do not let the kid be raised by this old jackass woman. Because if she's a fucked up person, how's she going to be a good mother? Now, people will say, oh, that doesn't go together. Bullshit. You can't tell me that you the shitty ass person. This irresponsible ass person. You're this goddamn person who doesn't care about anything except your shoes, your hair, and your dresses, your nails, your makeup. But somehow, when you go home to your children, you're doting mom. You're June Cleaver. Bullshit. You're not June Cleaver. How you June Cleaver when all you do is chase dicks? June Cleaver didn't chase dicks. All right? You see these women out there in the street and shit fighting and fucking having fucking babies by dudes that already got 9 baby mamas already. You trying to tell me this is a responsible person and this person should be raising somebody? You really think this person should be raising somebody, passing their fucking values down to someone? No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't be. That's just a fact. And I know people are going to get mad at me and say, oh my God, X going in. X is going in. I ain't going in. I'm just telling the truth. I'm giving black folks what they need to heal. Reality. Because I'll say again, reality will heal black folks. I can't say this shit enough, man. Reality will heal black folks. I mean, I know, man. I know it's rough. I know it's hard. I know it's, it's difficult, man. It's difficult to hear because a lot of us, we can relate to this old shit. We know that this is our story. We know that this is how we grew up. We know that our old mama wasn't shit, but we won't say it. We can't say it because she's mom. We fell out of whole pussy. She took care of us barely. You know, she did buy you and your brother 4 pair of pants that y'all had to share between the two of you. She did feed you every other day. You know, she did fucking, pretend to fucking buy you shit for Christmas. You know, go to the fucking dollar store and buy a bunch of fucking toys that cost like $1 a piece. You know, she spent like $15. You know, she did do that shit. Yeah, she did do that. So, you think that you can't say anything about this woman because she was the one you lived with. But you probably turned out as fucked up as you are because she was the one you lived with. See, I propose an experiment, okay? But we need a couple elements for this here experiment. Now, it's going to sound cruel, but I want you to think about it. I want you to open your mind because you got to understand now. Y'all do realize that.
Hello, this is Miss Candy from TPOT Media. Welcome to Dark Exodus.
There, you do realize that this is Dark Exodus. So, this is the experiment that I propose to you folks. This is what we need. You need a willing heifer, of course. You need to have the genetics to have twins. You need for her to get knocked up. And you need those twins, or should I say that set of twins, to be born. Now, this is what I propose to you. If you take one twin with you, my brother, and you go and you live and you raise that child yourself, and she takes one twin and she takes the child and move the child in the fucking project some fucking way and have the kid eating roaches, him and his other 5 brothers by 5 other people, okay, because it's not like she's only going to have a kid by you. Now, come back. You take your twin, go off and raise that twin. She takes her twin to the projects, to the ghetto, where the fuck she going, and raise the other twin. Come back in about 18 years and just see what twin is doing better. Yeah. See which twin is doing better. The one that was raised with you or the one that was raised with his old mama. Especially if she's old ghetto hoe. Come back in 18 years. There's a pretty good chance that the twin that was raised with her, shit, he may be dead. Shit, in jail. Dropped out of school. All kinds of crazy shit. But the twin that's with you is going to be more solid. They're going to be more into school. They're going to have more respect, more honor. They're going to be on a straighter path in life. I'm telling you. Now, like I said, that experiment sounds cruel, doesn't it? But think about it. Think about it. Which twin do you think is going to be doing better? Even though they are identical. They're identical twins. Same goddamn DNA strands in both of them. But if you take one and she take one, in 18 years, you will be able to tell them apart easily. Easily. Because more than likely, the one that's with you is going to have not only schooling, but education. You know, going from unaware to aware about people, places, things, life, and themselves. That twin that's with you is going to have a greater understanding. That twin that lives with you is going to have a better life ethic, work ethic, respect for other people, more damn sense, all of that. Then there's the twin that's with her in the fucking projects with his fucking other half brothers and shit eating roaches. Motherfucker probably won't be able to read, won't be able to write, won't be able to count. Motherfucker could barely string a sentence together. Motherfucker be done dropped out of school. Maybe, like I said, maybe in jail, maybe dead, be a simp, all that shit. And that'll prove my theory. That'll prove my theory. Now, if anybody knows of a situation like that where I'm wrong, please email me. I will retract my statements. But I know that email's not coming. It's not coming. It's just not. It's just not. And see, I say these things because when I was a young guy, I knew a couple guys, okay? I think about brother Jay Shine because he has custody of his little girl because he had to take his little girl from his baby mama because, you know, they fuck up. But I knew a couple guys. I knew one guy who had all 4 of his kids. He had 2 daughters and 2 sons, and he had custody of all 4 of them. Why? Because mom was old. She started hanging out and slanging that old pussy and smoking crack and also kind of bullshit because they were together at one point. And she fucked around and started getting high. They were together. They split. She had the kids, of course. And, you know, she started getting high and drinking and also kind of bullshit. So he ended up getting the kids, you know, because she was just an old dope head and drunk and leaving the kids by themselves, you know, the typical shit. So he went and got all 4. He got custody of all 4 of his kids. And let me tell you something, man. I used to go over this brother's house, man, and these kids were the most respectful. I mean, they were well-mannered, and I mean all of them. All of them. And he was raising all 4 of them by himself. I mean, they were the most respectful. I mean, they had good manners. They, sir, ma'am, look you in the eye. His sons, when you met them, they shaked your hand, looked you in the eye. His daughters were shy, bashful, around men. You know, that kind, you know, the way shit is supposed to be. Now, you go somewhere to old baby mama where she got 4 and 5 and 6 kids and see if you can say the same thing. If you can, it's only 1 out of 1,000. The other 999 of them damn kids, curse like sailors, disrespectful. They'll cuss you. All that. They'll cuss her. Tell her to shut up. Won't listen to her. Go around them old baby mamas and be if you can stand it. Now, I wouldn't want to put that on you. If you can stand it, go around one of them old baby mamas, man. They got like 5 and 6 and 7 kids, and see how those kids act. But you already know how they're going to act. All you got to do is watch her. Watch her for about 20 minutes and then go around her kids. You won't be surprised because they make sure that these freaking kids are spitting images of them. If they fucked up trashy hoes, guess what? Their daughters turn out to be fucked up trashy hoes too. They old fucked up trashy hoe baby mama, their sons grow up to be simps and find themselves with baby mamas just like them. Just like them. Those are usually the women who are always saying, you know that old saying they used to say back in the day, oh, he want a woman just like his mama. The only women who say that shit is old baby mamas. Yeah, that's that baby mama shit. Because that's what she wants you to get. She wants you to get an old baby mama like her. She don't want you to get a woman that's better than her. You know, a woman with drive, ambition, ability, desire, ain't got 5 kids by the time she 24. No, she don't want you to get nobody like that. Because, see, you get somebody like that, all it does is confirm her fucking failure. That's all it does. Confirms her failure. So she's all, oh, he want a woman just like his mama. No, the fuck he don't. Why the fuck would he want a woman that's going to have his kids eating roaches? Why the fuck he want a woman that's going to have his fucking kids living in the fucking ghetto? Wearing fucking shoes where they fucking feet are hanging out of them. The bottom of their fucking feet look like the sole of a fucking sneaker. Why the fuck would he want a woman like that? Why would he want a woman who don't do nothing but chase dicks? Half house you. Bitch never have no money. Can't keep no money. Why? Because every other fucking year, she got another baby in her fucking gut. Why would he want a woman like that? For what? Why? Why? Shit. He got a woman like that. Guess what? His motherfucking life is going to be shit. His life's going to be shit. Just like her life shit. Because that's all they want. See, it goes from 2 extremes with these women. They either want your life to be shit like theirs, or they want you to be LeBron James. See, there's nothing in between that. If you can't be LeBron James, you need to be fucking a doughhead like Rick James. That's the expectations of you. Your life is either shit, or you somebody who makes millions of dollars so you can buy her black ass a car, something she probably never had while you were a kid. Buy her a house, something she never had when you were a kid. Keep her refrigerator stocked, something she couldn't do when you were a kid. Lavish her with a closet full of clothes, something she couldn't do for you when you were a kid. You see how that works? All the shit that your black ass mama couldn't manage to do for you, she wants you to get rich so you can grow up and do that for her. What sense does that make? She couldn't keep you properly housed. She couldn't keep you properly clothed, fed, taken care of, hair combed, laundry done. She couldn't do any of that shit for you. But she wants you to grow up to be a millionaire so you can do it all for her. Because her black ass wasn't capable of fucking lassoing no goddamn man with any fucking money or drive or job or nothing like that. She couldn't find a man to do it. So she'd pump out a bunch of kids rolling the dice. Every time she pump out one, she roll the dice, boy, hoping she roll a goddamn 7, and this motherfucker becomes an astronaut or a superstar or an athlete or an actor or a fucking a tech genius. Yeah, she's rolling the dice, thinking she gonna fucking hit a lucky 7. Thinks she's spinning the fucking roulette wheel. Because she's dependent on you. She's dependent on you to do for her what she was never able to do for you. Because the black ass was too lazy. Seemed like a lot of them, the only thing they ever had any energy for is fucking. That's it. Why you think it's 9 of y'all? Shit, you think she ever had time for anything else? When she had 9 of y'all? But not one of y'all damn daddies is around? You think she had energy to do anything else except fuck people? Come on, man. Like I said, especially if y'all close in age. Shit. She dropped your ass out and goddamn 5 months later was right on another penis and another one in her damn gut. That's the reality. And I will say this again. Reality will heal black folks. Reality will heal black folks. Not fantasy, man. And not that bullshit your mama tell you. And I'm a true believer. I will say this again tonight. If you had a fucked up childhood, if motherfuckers molested you and raped you, you know them niggas that your mama dragged in and out the house. If you had days where your ass couldn't eat. If you had fucking your toes hanging out your shoes. If you had to share a bed with 4 other people. If she had you living from pillar to post and in fucking shelters and bullshit. I truly believe that you need to sit mom black ass down and tell her you remember this shit. Mom, I remember you putting cigarette butts out on my fucking arm. Mom, I remember when you bust me in the back of the fucking head with a peanut butter jar. Mom, I remember when you broke that fucking broomstick over my fucking back. Mom, I remember when you burnt me with the fucking iron and you made me go to the hospital and lie and say I fell on it. Yeah, I remember. Even though she's going to tell you, I don't remember. I don't remember doing any of that. I don't remember scalding you with that hot water. I don't remember beating you with that fucking clothes hanger. I don't remember holding you by your damn foot and throwing you down the stairs. Oh, I don't remember my 2-3 boyfriends freaking raping you. Yeah, she doesn't remember any of this shit. She doesn't. Which is another fucking lie. She remembers. But don't worry about that. Let her know that you remember. Why? Because that's the only way you are going to be free. Let me say that again. Let her ass know that you remember. Because that's the only way you are going to be free. That fucking resentment that you hold inside of you, that angst, that so-called inherited trauma that we all talk about. Guess what? Doing this will free you. And mom ass may be dead. She might be dead. But you know what? Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Sit on the side of your goddamn bed and say it out loud to her like she right there in the fucking room. Write a letter. Write a poem. Write a song. I don't know. Do something. Free yourself. Because a lot of the shit that's wrong with black folks today is because of their old black ass mama. Not their fathers. Now, mind you, if their fathers were there, their fathers could have protected them from these people you see behind me. Yeah, your old man could have protected you from them. He could have. He could have protected you. He could have protected you from the old crazy ass woman. But see, this is the thing. Why is someone who dropped you out of their fucking vagina, why do you need protection from this person? Why would you need protection from them? Let's think about it. Y'all know. Think about all the brutal, traumatic things that happened to you in your life, possibly. Now, think about all those things, right? Now that you're an adult. Now, think about the shit your mom did to you when you were a kid. Who's beat you up as bad as your mom beat you up? Who's dissuaded you, degraded you, fucked with your ego as much as your mom did? Who treated you like you were nobody as much as your mom did? Who? Now, of course, when we grow up, we like to say, oh, this person makes me feel bad, attacks my ego, attacks my confidence, and all this kind of bullshit. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. All they do is put a nail in a fucking coffin that mom had already built and nailed already. It was just another nail. You was already dead. You was already in the box. They just put a nail in there. That's all they did. Mom had killed your confidence, killed your ego, and killed your esteem a long time ago by the shit she said to you when she told you was never going to be nothing. When she told you was never going to be shit. You was never going to have shit. And then turn around the next fucking day and tell you how you going to be a superstar. This is other shit they did. Contradiction. They go right from busting you over the fucking head with a goddamn 2x4 and the next day telling you how you gonna grow up to be fucking a scientist when she done beat all the goddamn sense out of you and ain't even helping you with your goddamn homework. Your ass can barely read and you 14, but she study telling you how you gonna grow up and be a fucking astronaut. That's the shit. No one does that to you except your mother. One thing about your old man, if your old black ass dumb, he'll tell you that. He like, nigga, you too dumb to do that shit. You too dumb to be an astronaut. You're too dumb to be a scientist. You're too clumsy to play ball. Nigga, you may be trying to be a plumber or a garbage man, or a carpenter or a fucking electrician. Your ass too stupid. Your ass too stupid to be an architect or a fucking accountant, Motherfucker, you can't even count, motherfucker. You don't know math, motherfucker. You ain't gonna never be no accountant. See, that's what your dad will tell you. Because, see, with men, we don't think that what you think of us is more important than the truth. We will risk you not even speaking to us if it means telling you the truth. Yeah, that's how we do it. The truth is more important than what you think of us. See, mom's different. Mom will bullshit you. She will lie to you every motherfucking chance she get. If it means you look at her just a little more favorably. Yeah, she'll lie to you. And she'll do it up until her ass old and gray. Shit, she ain't just doing it when she young. She'll be old and lie to you. Why the hell you think she don't remember none of the shit you tell her? She's fucking lying. Her black ass remember all that shit. It's just that she can't come to grips with the fact that her fucking ass failed you. That she didn't protect you. That she didn't teach you shit. That she didn't keep them fucking niggas she was fucking away from you. Cause, see, acknowledging that, the shit that happened to you, acknowledging it, acknowledging that it really happened when you were 4 and 5 and 6, that's also her acknowledging that she allowed it. And you know she's not going to do that. She has no fucking intention on doing that. She has no intention on acknowledging none of the bullshit she let happen to you. She's not going to acknowledge any of the shit that caused you to be fucked up, to be violent, to be a fucking robber, a thief, illiterate, all that kind of shit. Because she didn't give a fuck if you knew how to read or write or not. You think she cared that your ass couldn't read, that your ass couldn't write, that your ass couldn't count? She didn't give a fuck. Long as she got a check for your ass. And once your ass get too old for her to collect checks for you, now she wants you to go out there and sell drugs and shit and bring her money so she can sit on her ass, smoke cigarettes and drink beer and smoke crack and entertain her fucking niggas and shit with the money you give her. She won't even take that goddamn money and pay no bills with it. Shit, you giving her money and all this kind of bullshit and your shit still getting cut off. Lights still off and shit like that. Because she's fucking irresponsible. She's irresponsible. That's why. And if you're irresponsible, that's probably the reason why. You learned that shit from her. But see, you done took up her fucking mantra. And you blame your father. A motherfucker you don't even know. You don't even know your goddamn father. But you blaming him because your ass crazy. Because your ass stupid. Because your ass can't accomplish nothing. It ain't his fault. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. He never acknowledged you. Never tried to be around you. Shit, a lot of you don't even know who your goddamn daddy is. You know why? Because she don't. She don't know who your daddy is. Because the only way you going to know is if she know, right? If she don't know who your fucking father is, how the fuck do you? So you can't blame him because you turned out fucked up. You don't even know who he is. It's his fault that your ass keep going back and forth to jail. It's his fault that your ass can't read, write, count, string a decent sentence together. It's his fault that your ass ain't got no drive, ain't got no ambition, ain't got no desire, no dreams. It's his fault. That's just like goddamn, that's just like saying that could be anybody. Shit, it could be fucking Frankenstein or Count Dracula. That's like blaming Count Dracula because your ass a vampire, even though you never seen him. That man ain't had shit to do with how you turned out. Now, if he was there, he probably could have changed how you turned out. But you turned out the way you turned out because of her. Because of her. The shit she did. She had y'all ass struggling. She had y'all fucking eating roaches. She had y'all living pillar to post. She had y'all sharing clothes while she went out looking like Queen Aphrodite with her fucking wigs on and her shoes and shit. Trying to get another one of y'all in her damn gut. Living the fucking fantasy. Thinking somebody gonna marry her black ass when she a baby mama 5 and 6 and 7 times over. She never stopped to focus on y'all. She never stopped to focus on you. She never did. That's why things turned out the way she did. That's why things turned out the way they did. Shit. Because it's not even really all about the money. I know a lot of us grew up in poverty and shit. It's not all about the money. Shit, y'all was growing up in poverty. Was no man goddamn in y'all lives. The main focus of her should have been teaching y'all how to not be in poverty like her black ass. She shouldn't have been passing down that poverty mind state to you. Why should she do that? That's her being an irresponsible ass mother. She living in poverty. Goddamn got y'all eating goddamn roaches and leaves and grass and shit. Got you sharing clothes and all this old kind of nonsense. Her main primary focus should be what? Teaching y'all how to fucking get out of it. Teaching y'all how to stay out of it. That should have been her primary focus. Her primary focus should have been educating y'all on life. To keep y'all from ending up like her. But see, in fantasy world, in her mind, nothing's wrong. It's all gravy. Yeah, it's all gravy. She getting a check for y'all. She got a ran down fucking apartment filled with motherfucking roaches, doors and shit falling off the motherfucker, windows broken, fucking place stinks. But to her, life is perfect. Smell like motherfucking feet and goddamn armpits fighting in that motherfucker all the time because she refuses to fucking clean up. She refuses to sweep a floor. She wants y'all to do it. Yeah, y'all have to do it. Fucking place is filthy. But she study laying around taking motherfucking selfies and Snapchat photos and Instagram photos inside an old nasty house. Shit, you can look at the goddamn photos that she taking. You can smell the goddamn house through the goddamn pictures. You can smell her fucking house through the photographs. And like I said, you always hear people say, oh, mama did the best she can. Bullshit. No, the fuck she didn't. No, the fuck she didn't. How many motherfuckers can look back on the shit they mama did and say she did the best she could? No, the fuck she didn't. She did as little as she could. As little as she fucking could. She didn't get out there and grind and do what she had to do. Not like a man did. Not like a man would. No. She was content with that minuscule motherfucking lifestyle that she had for herself. And it got even more fucking minuscule when she started having 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 of y'all. It got even more minuscule. And she didn't give a shit. She never changed. Think back when you were a child. If you had your father in your life, you saw how your father was. You watched how your father changed. As time went on, you watched your father grow. You watched him change, how he did shit, how he got a bigger house, how he got a different car, how he did different shit as more kids came along. The only reason why your mother fell in line with that is because she had him. When they buy their goddamn self, they never changed. The same way they was when they had one kid, they the same way when they had kid number 8. Doing the same shit. Living in the same apartment. Chasing the same kind of dudes. Doing the same shit. Never changing. Never growing. Never fucking evolving. That's why you didn't. That's why you didn't. You never had any examples. She always had you somewhere where it was just a bunch of fucking people like her. You never saw any examples, man. You never saw any examples of anybody doing anything that was constructive. What'd you see? You seen a bunch of fucking people like her. Hoes like her. Doing hoe bag shit. Men always around, but none of them your father. Think about it. Men always around, but goddamn it, your father never around. How is that? You keep all these motherfuckers around, but you could never keep my dad around. That's why it goes back to the resentment. I think a lot of us, we resent the fact that some motherfucker didn't come in there and marry our jackass mama and then help her get us out the fucking ghetto. Keep us from eating cockroaches and fucking leaves and the fucking dust on the walls. We resent the fact that no one came in and saved us. That's why a lot of us are mad at our old man. Because we wished our old man came and saved us from this crazy woman who was whooping us with clothes hangers and baseball bats and braided switches and belt buckles and hitting us over the top of the head with fucking sticks and busting shit across our faces, making us bleed. And we got to go to school and tell the white folks a lie. Tell them that we fell on something. Yeah, we fell on that motherfucking stick with the sharp edges that our mama used to fucking beat us with. Yeah, we fell on that. We wanted somebody to save us. But at the same time, mom convinced us that we didn't need saving. That's how fucked up she had us thinking. We needed someone to save us. But she had us convinced that we didn't. She had us thinking that all that shit she did to us was love, caring. She was lying to you, man. She was lying to you all that time. She was lying to you about everything. But that's what they do. They lie to you. They lie to men, white folks, and themselves. They make you live a lie. Yeah, they make your life's just a lie. Because she's telling you everything's fine. As you lay in your bed with your 2 and 3 brothers and sisters all in one bed, watching roaches have a motherfucking block party on every wall in the house. As you walk through a house where everything is broken. Everything is broken. Everything in the house is broken except the shit in her room. Notice that? Notice how doors is broken, windows is broken, all that shit's going on, but not in her room. It's not. Yeah, not in her room. Only in yours. Only the areas where the kids are most frequent. That's where shit is the worst. Where she's at, shit's a little better. Because even though y'all are all in the same fucking 4 walls, she makes sure that she lives better than you. Think about that. Because I said this before too. When you are a child, you have no control over how you live. You don't have any control over that shit. You don't have any control of how you eat. You don't have any control of whether or not you got clothes or shoes or a fucking bed or fucking 3 squares. You don't have any control over that. She does. She does. Why you think you lack it so much when you're little? And I call this shit out because I'm so fucking sick of hearing people talk about mom this, mother that, mom this, mother that. Man, most of these fucking mothers of these kids ain't shit. They ain't shit. They don't take care of the kids the way they're supposed to. They don't do the shit they need to do for the kids. The fucking kids have horrible, fucking miserable lives. Bad enough the kids living in the ghetto, so you know they're going to a shitty ass school. And a lot of these hoes won't even let the kids go to school if they black ass can't get up in time enough to get them ready. They can't even get up in time enough to get them ready. Before we moved over here where we are now, we lived on another side of town. And every morning when I got up, I would go outside, smoke a cigar. And it would be like, I don't know, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I would see this little girl. And I mean, this girl couldn't have been no more than 4 or 5 years old. And she would be standing at the bus stop by herself. And when I first saw the child, I thought maybe, she lived close to where the bus stop is. And then one day I saw the child getting off the bus, and the child she walked damn near a block. She was like damn near a block. And I got to the point where I would just, make sure I was out there every morning, because you got this 4 or 5 year old little girl, man, standing out there by her fucking self every morning, waiting on the bus. And I saw her and her mother one day. And I looked at her and I said, that's a lazy motherfucker right there. She makes that child go to that fucking bus stop by herself. And this child couldn't have been no more than, if she was 6, if she was 6, I don't know. She'd be standing out there at that fucking bus stop, damn near a block away from where they lived at. And you would see the little kid walking up by herself. And she was the only one at that bus stop. She's the only one. And it was right across, maybe 100 yards from my house. But I had a clear view of it. So I would be out there every morning and see it. And then after about 3 weeks of that, I saw a brother start being out there with her. which I assumed was her father. And I would see him get her off the bus too. Now, I would see the child get off the bus, and guess what? She'd get off the bus and she'd take off, and run, up the block, because old black ass whole bag mama, too lazy to come get her, of course. Just like she's too lazy to get up and take her there. And I start seeing her brother start getting her. And then I didn't see the kid anymore. So I'm assuming that was her father, and he got tired of the bullshit and went ahead and took the kid. That's what I thought. And I thought it was a good thing, because whenever I saw that child, man, at that bus stop by herself, I couldn't do nothing but say, God damn, man, this fucking woman ain't shit. Because like I said, man, this little girl couldn't have been no more than 5 or 6. I'll tell y'all another story. Right before I moved down south, y'all know I used to live in New York. I'm from New York. Me and my wife was home one day, right? And my wife came and got me, and she said, could you please go and get that baby? And I didn't even know what the hell my wife was talking about. I was like, what? She's like, go get that baby. And I went outside, and it was she was a little kid. If she couldn't have been no more than 2, man. And I went down the street because I saw her, she was up the block. So I took off down the street to go get her. And she was walking in the road, and we lived in a city. We lived in the city of Poughkeepsie at the time. And, we were in the city. So, you got a lot of one-way streets, so traffic is speeding and all that. And she was in the road, and I stopped traffic. I got in the middle of the road and stopped traffic. And the baby, she came right to me. Like I said, she couldn't have been no more than 2. She couldn't even talk, really. And she came right to me. And I was a whole block and a half. Yeah, like a block and a half away from my house when I picked this little baby up. And I picked this baby up out the highway, and I start heading back towards the house. And when I start heading back towards the house, I look up at the top of the fucking block, and I see her mother walking. I hear my wife say, oh, there's your baby. My husband went to get your baby. I hear my wife saying that from down the block. And she comes from all the way round the corner and up the block. That child had walked a whole block and a fucking half before this woman realized that this baby was gone. Now, mind you, she's walking in the middle of the fucking highway in a fucking city, man. I literally got in the road and stopped fucking cars so I could get this baby out the road. And she came all the way from up the fucking block. And I had the baby in my arm. And like I said, she was a little baby, man. She couldn't even talk. She was still kind of goo-goo gagging. She wasn't really even talking. And I said, as she came, she said, first thing she said before I even handed her the baby, she was like, oh, what's wrong with you? Now, mind you, she's asking the 2-year-old what's wrong with them. Yeah, that was her first response. Not, thank you for getting my baby. Not, oh my God, I didn't realize she was gone. None of that shit. She said, girl, what's wrong with you? And I just looked, man. I said, here's your baby. I wanted to slap that hoe. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to backhand her ass. Before I gave her the baby, I wanted to slap her black ass to the ground first and let her get up and wipe the blood off her lips, then give her her baby. Especially after she was like, girl, what's wrong with you? And I'm saying to myself, what's wrong with her? The fucking child walked damn near 2 blocks before your black ass even realized she was gone. And she can't even talk. That kid could have got kidnapped, ran over by a car, all kinds of shit. And this bitch probably round the corner smoking crack or sucking dicks. I don't know. So I just gave her a baby. I walked back to where my wife was. And my wife was like, you know what? That's a damn shame. And the crazy thing is, 2 fucking days later, y'all. 2 days later, I saw that same little baby walking. That same little baby walked in front of my house. And I looked, and when I looked up the street, her mama was maybe 4 or 5 houses away. And she's letting the baby just walk. She's like 4 or 5 houses in front of her just walking. And I'm telling you, this is a little tyke. Okay, a little tyke. I'm like, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is fucking crazy. And I'm like, if that child's father was to pull up and see that shit and just walk up and body slam this hoe, I wouldn't even be mad at him. Yeah, I wouldn't even be mad at him. I might go over there and get me up. I might would have went over there and got me a fucking body slam in too. This was for the other day when I had to go get your baby out the highway, you dumb hoe. I might have would have got me a body slam in too. I mean, this girl was just, I don't know. I'm telling you, man, like 2 days later, the baby's walking by herself in front of my house again. And I come out on the porch. I'm like, ain't that the same little baby I just picked up out the highway the other day? And I looked up the road, and, her mom was back there, like 4 or 5 houses down, just letting the baby walk out in front of her, while she's on her fucking phone, probably taking selfies or some stupid fucking shit, Instagram, the dumb baby mama hoism bullshit. Doing that while the baby's just walking. I said, man, these hoes ain't shit, man. They ain't shit. And the sad thing is, that fucking girl is somebody's old mama. Yeah, she's somebody's old mama. These are the people who are raising people. These are the people. And we wonder why niggas is so fucked up. We wonder why. We wonder why they knocking old ladies in the head. We wonder why they robbing liquor stores. We wonder why they shooting people in the head because they step on their sneaker. What else are they going to do, man? What else are they going to do? They're getting raised by these motherfucking fools who don't want these kids. I would have more respect. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I would have more respect for a woman who said, you know what? I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm an old hoe. All I want to do is smoke crack and drink and suck dicks. I'm just going to go ahead and get this kid up for adoption. Maybe somebody will adopt the kid, take care of the kid, blah, blah. I would have more respect for those women than I would for that ratchet old hoe who let her baby walk damn near 2 blocks in the fucking highway before she realized this child was gone. Anything could have happened to that child. What if I was a fucking molester or rapist or kidnapper? I could have took that child and been gone. And the bitch didn't even say thank you. Not, oh, thank you for getting her, sir. Oh, thank you. I was so worried. Oh, nothing. She came right up yelling at the kid. Oh, what's wrong with you? I'm saying to myself, what's wrong with her? She's like 2. How old are you? 25? Just stupid shit, man. Stupid shit. These people ain't got no fucking business raising nobody, man. They don't have no business raising nobody. They don't. They really, really don't. And I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing people talk this mama shit. Yeah, I know it's close to Mother's Day. I don't care. I don't care. You know what you should do for Mother's Day? Sit mom down and say, hey, mom, we need to talk. You remember when you left us home for like a week? Remember those days that we didn't have nothing to eat? Remember those days that you fucking left us at grandma's house and didn't come back for like 30 days? Remember those days that fucking you left us home and all 5 of us had to ration out a loaf of bread and fucking butter and sugar? Remember that? Do you remember that, Mom? That's what you need to do for Mother's Day. Yeah, do that. Turn it on its head. Let Mother's Day be a day to remind Mom of how much of a shitty mom she was. instead of how much a great mom she was and how mom really stuck in there for you and looked out for you and took care of you. How about you use Mother's Day as a day to let her know how fucking shitty of a mom she was? Yeah. I still love you, Mom, but I didn't forget you fucking let your boyfriend fucking molest me. I still love you, Mom, but I didn't forget you fucking putting cigarettes out on the top of my goddamn head. I love you, Mom, but I didn't forget when you threw me down the fucking steps, when you locked me in the fucking basement, when you locked me in the fucking closet, when you wouldn't let us fucking eat, when you wouldn't fucking look at our homework, when you wouldn't take money and buy us clothes, but you always seemed to be dressed up on Friday night. I challenge you, people. Do you have the guts on Mother's Day to confront your old black ass mama about the shit she did, the shit she didn't do for you, the shit she allowed to happen to you? I challenge you. Do you have the guts to do it? I don't think most of you do. Why? Brother Faulkner, what's good? I see you up there. I don't think most of you do. Why? Because Mom is the golden calf. She's the closest thing to a deity that you know, right? Because Mom's magical. Remember, she's a queen. She's a princess. She's an empress. She's a sorceress. She's a fairy, dwarf, dragon, voodoo priestess. She's all these fucking things. So, of course, you fucking people are too cowardly to confront Mom, aren't you? You're too cowardly to confront Mom and tell Mom about all the bullshit she did to you. And you need to do it, especially if you somebody who went through that shit and still made it out all right. You definitely should do it. Why? Because you can tell Mom, hey, you did all this fucking shit to me, Mom, and look, I still did all right. I still got a house. I still got a car. I still got a career. I still got money. I made it through. I got an education. I went to college. I got a career. Even with all the shit you did to me. Even with all the shit you allowed to happen to me. Even with all the things you told me I would never be. I did it. And I did it all, no thanks to you. That's what I challenge y'all to do. Now, I'll say again. I don't want you to disrespect your mother. I don't want you to hate your mother. I don't want you to roll up on your mother, gangster style. No. Sit her black ass down at a table and say, hey, Mom, let me chop it up with you for a little while. I want to talk about some things. Now, of course, she's going to come smiling, because you're her baby. She's sanctified and she's churchy and she's holy and she's all this kind of bullshit now. And she's going to sit down and she's going to think it's maybe about, your relationship or, some shit you try to do in your life. It's going to catch her off guard now because, mind you, she has buried all of it. Yeah, it's all buried. So you're going to catch Mom off guard. That's why I suggest you come in hot and heavy. Don't come in with something light like, oh, Mom, remember you used to beat us with the switch? No. You need to come in with a big one. If her boyfriend's raped you, you need to come right in with that. Yeah, you need to come right in with that. If she fractured your damn skull with that bat, you need to come right in with it. If she left you hungry in the house for 3 days, come right in with that. Don't come in with the little shit about her not letting you go over your friend's house. And that's bullshit. No, you got to come in hot and heavy. Because, see, what you going to do, the shit that she claims she forgot, she's going to get real indignant with you then. She going to give you this. As soon as you say that shit, she going to give you this. And I guarantee you, if she don't say, I don't remember, she's going to fucking accuse you of fucking lying. I guarantee you. If she don't say, I don't remember that, she's going to say, you lying. I guarantee it. Do it. Do it. Then write X. Let X know what happened. Matter of fact, if she happens to fucking apologize, like I said last week, be recording it on the low. Send me the audio. I'd like to hear it. Oh, but anyway, I just wanted to get up here and fuck with y'all about this shit tonight, man, because the reality is this, man. All jokes and shit aside, man, a lot of the shit, man, that goes on with black people, man, has a lot to do with their old fucked up mama. It's just a fact. Okay, a lot of our moms, they wasn't shit. Okay, they treated us like shit. They didn't take care of us right. They just didn't. They didn't do the shit they're supposed to do. They ripped and ran the streets, slung their old funky pussy around, and then when they had a bunch of us and couldn't do that no more, they spent a lot of time dragging men in and out the fucking house, and then when her black ass finally hit the wall and realized it, now she wants to take out her frustrations on all of us. She wants to take out her frustrations on all her kids, the frustrations she's got with these fucking men who didn't want her ass. Why? Because she wasn't wifey fucking material. Because if she was, one of the niggas would have married her. If she was wifey material, one of them niggas that squirted a baby in her would have married her. Your daddy might have would have married her. Get it? He might have would have married her. Your brother's father might have would have married her. Your sister's father might have would have married her. But she wasn't marriage material, man. She wasn't. She didn't motivate them. They didn't feel like they wanted to have her for the rest of their life. Yeah, they didn't want her for the rest of their life. They wanted her for the rest of the night, not for the rest of her life. And I think that bothers us too. Yeah, I think that bothers us too. Because I think we just can't come to grips, especially if we was raised by old baby mama. We can't come to grips with the fact that no one wanted to be with our mama for the rest of her damn life. They didn't want to be with her. Yeah, they didn't want to be with her. For many reasons. And more than likely, they didn't want to be with her because she was an old hoe. They didn't want to be with her because they came to the house and saw how filthy the fucking house was and how no food was in there and how y'all heads and shit was nappy, face was crusty and shit like that. They said, fuck that. Why the fuck would I want to be with her? Because you got to think about all the dicks your mama probably took. Shit. The 6, 7, 8, 9 of y'all, those was just the penises that those was just the penises that meshed. Shit. Each one of y'all probably indicative of about 10 penises. It's just that one of those 10 penises happened to shoot a baby in there. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. That's it. And I say this shit, why? Because I'm for the brothers. And I'm so tired of the brothers getting the raw end of the stick. And everybody's always talking about, oh, these motherfuckers is crazy because of the men not being there. I don't think that that's true. I think that if the men were there, these dudes would be different. These girls would be different. Yes, they would change how they are, but they are not responsible for how they are. It's them black ass motherfuckers that they spend all their lives with. They responsible for how they are. Because practically every motherfucking thing they do and know, they learn from her ass. She irresponsible as a motherfucker, so are they. She lazy and ratchet as hell, so are they. Dumb as hell, so are they. It's just a fact. How many fucking people you know, their damn mama's a school teacher. Their father's a goddamn scientist, but they can't read. They can't write. They can't count. Shit, our fucking kids, goddamn, only about 17% of them is reading at grade level. 17%. You know what that means? The other 83%, illiterate like a motherfucker. It's about the same with math. It's the same with math. About 20% of them reading at grade level. Black. Young black kids. About 20%. Reading at grade level. Counting at grade level. Those other 80%, motherfuckers can't count, can't read, can't write. How come? How come? Is it just a fucking educational system? Fuck no. Shit, you with your mama 5 years before you even go to fucking school. 5 years you spend with her before you even go to school. So what's happening in those 5 years? She ain't reading you baby books. She ain't teaching you your numbers, your ABCs. She ain't teaching you none of that shit. She teaching you how to cuss. She teaching you how to say shit and fuck and ass and bitch. But you don't know your ABCs. You don't know how to count to 10. You can't write your name. But boy, you can sure cuss somebody out when you're 4. Where you learning that from? Your invisible dad that's not there? He's teaching you that? He's teaching you how to curse people out? But your black ass go to school. You can't read, can't write, can't count, can't learn. Well, we blame it on the school system. When you with her black ass for 4-5 years before you even think about a schoolhouse. What is she doing those 5 years? What's she doing? Just letting you roam? Not teaching your colors? She ain't teaching you numbers? She ain't teaching you anything. She's just letting you be alive. Why? Because that's all her black ass is doing. Existing. Yeah, she's just existing. Especially if she got one of you in her gut every fucking year. She's just existing. Why the fuck she ain't got time? She ain't got time to teach you your ABCs, your colors, how to count, how to write your name. She got time for that. Shit, if she can afford a fucking TV, she just want to plop your ass in front of that so she can go in her fucking room and take selfies and hope some nigga give her some likes on Facebook. Shit is crazy. This is what we have. This is what we have. Shit. Why you think these kids can't learn and shit? Shit, they ain't been taught how to learn. They ain't been taught shit. Shit, she can't wait for them to get 5 and 6 years old so they old enough to go to school and kindergarten and shit. Because see, now she got all day to just fuck off. It's not like the bitch go and get a job. She just fucks off all day. While y'all in school, she's fucking off. Maybe sucking a dick or two if she can. If she can find somebody who want to fuck with her. Shit, she's not thinking about the kids at all. At all. She don't give a fuck about their education. Shit. If you goddamn 12, 13, 14 years old and your fucking ass is illiterate, you think your mom don't know your fucking ass is illiterate? You think she couldn't fucking take some proper steps to keep you from being fucking illiterate? Because if you're illiterate at 14, that means your ass was illiterate at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or what, you could read all the way up till you was 14, and then automatically you just woke up and you was illiterate and couldn't write and couldn't count. You could do it all for 13 years, and then you woke up on your 14th birthday and your ass couldn't read. No, she knew your black ass couldn't read when you was like 7, 8, 9, 10. She knew. She didn't give a shit. She blamed the school. Yeah, she blamed the school. Oh, that boy, he can't read. He's stupid as hell. But she's leaving out a statement. Oh, that boy, he can't read. He's stupid as hell. Just like his mama. Just like his old mama. That's what she need to be saying. Just like me. Anyway, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it on my little rant up in here. I didn't even put the goddamn Streamlabs up just in case you folks was feeling generous. I didn't even give a fuck about no donations tonight. I'll get y'all tomorrow. I'm getting in y'all pockets tomorrow now. If you're feeling generous, just look on up there. Should be over here somewhere. I think. Yeah, up in there somewhere. If you're feeling generous, drop a few coins in the bucket, okay? And goddamn it, get some goddamn likes right here in this fucking bucket, in this area there, some fucking where. Yeah, in there somewhere. Some likes in that damn bucket if you don't mind, folks. I'd like to thank y'all for coming through tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all, my mods, people stopping in, watching, spending some time with me tonight on this here Dark Exodus Live. Tomorrow, y'all know tomorrow's Thursday night, the Unicorn 4 will be in the house. And tomorrow we're going to be kind of talking about what I was talking about tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the intelligence of black society. So it's going to be a good one. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good one. So make sure you come through tomorrow. Unicorn 4 going to be here live and direct. Lady Ming, Lady Classic, Lady Kendra, Lady Cass, TLOT, the Ladies of Thought, will be here tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss it. Have your black behinds there. Also, I need y'all to go ahead and stop by Prophet of Thought Series on Facebook. That's our main page, Prophet of Thought Series on Facebook. Get on up there, man. We almost got 1,000 followers. I can't even believe that shit. So let's go ahead and get it to 1,000, man, before the month's out. Also, stop by the TPOT bandwagon page on Facebook. Send us a friend's request. I'll make sure that shit get clicked back quick. Let's go ahead and build that up too. I don't even know how many people are on there. I don't even really keep track. But go ahead, send us a friend request. I'll make sure that shit get accepted quick. Also, make sure you stop by the Prophet of Thought Series group page. Stop by that, because it's like 3 G's. Now that I definitely can't fathom. That is almost 3,000 people in the Prophet of Thought Series group. I think we had like 2,800 or something like that. I mean, I can't believe it. I appreciate y'all support, man. I can't believe so many of y'all actually take interest in my stuff. But yeah, get on up there on the Prophet of Thought Series group page on Facebook. If you get up there, you'll see it's not just stuff from me. A lot of other people, they post shit, people in the group, so it's a lot of good stuff up there. You don't just have to listen to my ass talk shit. There's other people up there talking shit too. Also, check us out on WhatsApp and also on Instagram. That's Prophet of Thought on Instagram. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. You give me a follow, I guarantee give you a follow back. Also, check us out on Twitter. That's at TPOT Media on Twitter. Let me say it again, at TPOT Media on Twitter. Go ahead, get our goddamn follow count up, man, because I think we only got like 22 followers right now, which is sad being that I got all these followers on all my other shit, but my goddamn Twitter, it's only like 20-some people on there. That's stupid. How the hell do I got damn near 3,000 people in my fan group page, 1,000 people on the main page, goddamn I don't even know how many motherfuckers on the Instagram. How the fuck I only got 22 people on Twitter? That don't make no sense, y'all. Look out for the brother, or I'll haunt your black asses in your sleep tonight. Also, stop by the old TPOT website. It's www.don'teventreit.wikifoundry.com. That's www.don'teventreit.wikifoundry.com. us.WeFound.com. Going up there, there's a lot of good stuff up there, man. There's some of X's old archives up there from his Nubia Hood radio days. Also, you go there, you can catch the Unicorn 4 there too. The site's still under construction, but it's coming along. Like I said, you go there, you know, you can the Unicorn 4. There's a bio page of the Unicorn 4. What else is there? Tribute to the fallen, sisters slain by killer cops. And like I said, some of my old archives is up there. Plus, you can get up there and read some of the pages and see what the Proper Thought series is about. So get on up there on the website, man. Check it out. Like it, share it, put it on your Facebook feed. Check us out. And like I said, go into my old archives. You can hear old X from the old Nubia Hood radio days. Yeah, so stop by the website. Once again, man, I want to thank y'all, man, for coming through, man, and checking us out, you know, spending some time with us. Like I said, if you're feeling generous, go ahead, drop some coins in the old Streamlab joint right there, and make sure you put some goddamn likes, goddamn it, in this here area right here, okay? Somewhere in this area over here. Yeah, somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Anyway, once again, thank y'all, man, and make sure you have your black behinds here tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. for the Unicorn 4. We will be talking the intelligence of black society. So, with that, I will leave you with 3 words. Like I always do, open your minds. And we are out of here, y'all. Peace, folks.
Open your mind. Prophet of Thought series. Open your mind. Prophet of Thought series.
Only from TPOT Media. Open your minds.